Hi, we're here with John Chappelle and we're talking about plantar fasciitis. John, why don't you tell us your story with plantar fasciitis? Start with the pain you had way back and tell me what treatments you tried and what has worked, what hasn't worked for you.
I've had chronic plantar fasciitis for over 15 years and have never had a treatment that worked until visiting with Brian. And the recently it would just, come and go, and, the only thing they cured it was, was stopping running for weeks on end. And after visiting with Brian, the second treatment, I was running again, which I was amazed at. It hadn't completely healed, but I've done maybe 12, 13, 14 treatments, and I'm doing great. I'm running not every day, but 3 times a week, let's say, even doing some speed work. So it's the only treatment that's ever worked for me, and I couldn't be happier with the outcome.
Great. John, we're going to just I'm going to start by doing just a little bit of the laser. So I'm going to shut the light, dim the light so we can actually demonstrate it. And I guess the big thing I want to point out is there's no pain involved with the procedure. And what you see right here may not show up as a very the way we want to, but the cold laser sends photons of light in, which can help heal the tissue. We also use infrared light therapy as a warm-up to dilate the blood vessels and to stimulate production of nitric oxide, which kind of relaxes the blood vessels and allows for better blood flow. So the key thing here is you can see, one, we have a real good testimonial here, but this is better than usual we have with results. But we've seen so many cases get these incredible results that if you haven't plantar fasciitis, this type of treatment, we really think you should consider. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to segue right into the actual Graston. I think the combination of therapies is what makes it so much more effective. So what you're seeing here is the cold laser, and again it just puts photons of light in, like photosynthesis, where it helps produce newer cells that are not as adversely affected. And as you can see, there's just no discomfort at all. I'm going to switch over now to the actual Graston technique. And let's get set up. And okay. I'm going to just look at those pretty feet for a second.
I can't put this thing on hold.
Press it once, not twice. Okay. Alright. This comes the fun part. What we have here is the plantar surface of the foot. And we're putting a lubricant type gel on it. And now we're going to do what's called the Graston technique. And the Graston technique, basically, we're using this stainless steel instrument to feel for adhesions that form in the tiny muscles in the bottom of the foot. And basically, it's like I'm erasing them. And I use the analogy, it's like bubble wrap. You feel a certain grit, and as you break the grit down and the cells are dilated, you have a way for the dead cells to get back and get out of your system. So that's why we use the infrared therapy first. And here you go. You can see there's not too much discomfort. There usually is some discomfort on initial visits, but as the muscles start to soften and return to normal density, it becomes a lot less painful. As you can see, John's not grimacing. No grimace. He's happy he's running. We're happy he's running, and we've decreased his frequency of care pretty considerably. And this is all it takes. Now, I think it's the combination of things that is why it's successful when so many other things fail. People sometimes try cortisone or anti-inflammatories, and rest. And rest is important in the beginning, but you want to get people back to an active schedule as quick as possible. What I'm going to suggest is that if you're interested in learning more about this, just you'll see a number at the bottom of the screen, or you can contact us on the website www.coredarien.com, or you can call us at 203-656-3636. Thank you very much.